In the deep darkness of cosmic space, God decided to introduce the first glimmer of life. His voice resonated in the silence as he spoke, "Let there be light." Then an incredible miracle occurred. With one word from God, the darkness dispersed, and in its place, bright, radiant light appeared. This divine word was the power of the Creator himself. The light that emerged from this divine declaration became the foundation of reality. It was the light that signified the beginning of everything that was to come. Within this first act of creation, there also lay a deeper meaning. The light symbolized goodness, wisdom, and truth. It was the light meant to guide the path towards harmony and order throughout the cosmic plan. The moment the light shone forth, time was also divided. Day became a period of activity and movement, while night became a time of rest and reprieve. This division that emerged on the first day became the foundation of human life and the calendar. The first day was only the beginning of a long process of creation. God introduced light as the first act, but it was merely a prelude to the things that were to come in the following days. It was the beginning of a story that narrated the birth of the world and life on earth. On the first day of creation, when God created light and separated it from darkness, it was time for the second act of the divine work. God stretched out his heavenly hands and separated the waters in the heavens from the waters on the earth. The water on the earth was deep and mysterious, while the waters in the heavens stretched into infinity. Between them, there appeared the celestial vault, which God called the sky. This was the second mighty action in the process of creation, bearing witness to the majesty of God. The celestial vault became the protection over the world, and the waters on the earth and in the heavens were divided to create space for life. This second day was a continuation of the miracle of creation, and the new elements, such as the sky and the division of waters, were crucial components of the world that would evolve in the following days. It was another step in shaping our reality and introducing order into the cosmic space. After the first 2 days of creation, God continued his divine work. Now it was time for the earth to become a place of life and abundance. God raised the land from the deep waters, forming continents and seas. The earth, which had been previously covered by a dark ocean, now revealed its beauty. On this land, God decided to create life. He raised mountains, plateaus, and valleys. He filled the earth with plants, creating trees, grasses, and all kinds of vegetation. This day was abundant in the diversity and beauty of nature. The third day of creation brought forth an abundance of life on land and the underwater kingdom of the seas. The earth was ready to receive further acts of God's divine plan, and nature was fully developed and ready to multiply. It was the day when life on earth began to flourish, and nature became a magnificent gift from God to all creatures. God continued his creation, bringing forth new forms of life to fill the earth and the seas. The third day was a day of beauty and abundance, emphasizing the magnificence of creation. After 3 days of creation, God turned his attention to the heavens and celestial bodies. It was the day when countless stars, the sun and the moon, were brought into existence to rule the cosmic space and illuminate the earth. God created the sun, which became the source of light and warmth for the earth during the day. The sun radiated a bright glow, bringing warmth and life to our planet. The moon also appeared in the night sky, illuminating the darkness with its gentle light. It was a sign that the night was not devoid of light or hope. The stars filled the sky, creating endless cosmic stories and navigational reference points. Their brilliance illuminated the night and provided humanity with the opportunity to explore the cosmos. This day was a sign of the power and majesty of God as the Lord of the entire universe. It was also a great blessing for the earth, which now had both the sun and the moon to light its days and nights. The fourth day of creation introduced cosmic order and harmony, which were to play a significant role in life on Earth. It was a time when the cosmos and the Earth were closely linked, creating a comprehensive system of life. After 4 days of creation, God turned his attention to the waters and the air. It was the day when marine creatures and birds appeared to inhabit the oceans and the sky. God created fish and other marine beings that filled the waters of the seas and oceans. Their diversity and beauty displayed the richness of life beneath the water's surface. At the same time, God created birds that soared into the sky. Their flight was graceful and effortless as they soared on their wings. Birds populated the sky, creating spectacular displays in the heavens. It was a day when life on Earth became even more diverse. Marine creatures and birds constituted a beautiful part of creation, adding to its richness and astounding us with their diversity. The fifth day of creation brought forth a magnificent symphony of life in the waters and the sky. It was a time when God filled the marine and aerial environments with life and motion. It also emphasized the wonderful diversity of God's creation. After 5 days of creation, God focused on the earth and the creatures that were to inhabit this land. It was the day when God created land animals, from majestic wild animals to charming domestic animals. God brought forth cattle from the earth, which became companions in human daily life. He also created wild animals that roamed freely in the wild, full of strength and beauty. God did not forget about domestic animals that accompanied humans in their daily activities. Dogs, cats, and other animals became friends and companions to humans. Finally, God created Adam and Eve, the first humans, in his own image. They were the most important beings who were to oversee and care for the rest of God's creation on earth. It was the day when the earth was ready to receive humanity and all other creatures. Land animals, both wild and domestic, were a part of the beautiful landscape that was to become the home for humans. The sixth day of creation brought forth the diversity of life on Earth and highlighted the unique role of humans as stewards and caretakers of God's creation. It was the day when human life was born, representing the culmination of the entire creation process. After 6 days of intense creation, God understood that the work of his hands was completely finished. The seventh day had arrived, a day that was established as a day of rest. God chose to rest, not because he needed rest, but as an example for humans. The seventh day became a holy day, a day meant for peace, reflection, and spiritual renewal. It was a time when God blessed the work of his hands and saw that everything he had created was good. This day was also an opportunity to acknowledge the divine plan and harmony in all of creation. For humans, the seventh day became a model for rest and an acknowledgement of the sanctity of life. It was a time for prayer, reflection on creation, and appreciation for the gifts that God had given to people. The seventh day of creation brought with it peace and fullness, emphasizing that life is a gift and that its value is not solely based on work and action, but also on rest and contemplation. It was a day when God set an example for people to nurture their spirits and enjoy the gift of life.